It's 3 p.m. and time for the Daily Community Briefing. Team coverage of the latest local news important to you. Now let's head to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios for the Daily Community Briefing. It's 3 p.m. and time for the Daily Community Briefing. Team coverage of the latest local news important to you. Now let's head to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios for the Daily Community Briefing.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into your Daily Community Briefing. I am Michael Watkins here with you as we are halfway through another work week here on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV. Today we've got an update on a local Richmond restaurant closing their dining room due to the threat of COVID-19 and a Berea restaurant that is completely closed because of the virus for a few weeks. We'll also hear from our governor with a recap of yesterday's numbers of the coronavirus as well. Major League Baseball is set to start the season tomorrow. We'll hear from a former big leaguer about the restart and the shortened season. We've got an update on the Spray Days event hosted by the Richmond Parks and Rec Department. A Richmond arrest of a man who threatened the life of his cousin, and we've got info for those who still haven't filled out the U.S. Census information. Our newscast today is brought to you by the great folks over at Bishop Small Engine Repair, your home for all the best outdoor power equipment like Cub Cadet. Check out their curbside shopping on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. Scrubs is a scrub and embroidery retail store at 519 Hampton Way in Richmond, taking care of the ones who are taking care of us with scrubs for men, women, shoes, and more. Like them on Facebook for more information. Affordable Service Solutions, heating and air. When your AC stops cooling, call Brian with Affordable Service Solutions at 859-779-0122. And Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond at 635 and a half Big Hill Avenue. Bluegrass Marble and Granite can take care of all your remodels or fabrication needs. Well, yesterday the governor talked about the new numbers, and if you look at the state map, you can see that those central Kentucky areas still hit hard due to the coronavirus. We will run through those local numbers after we hear from our governor, and with that report, here is WBON TV's Jamie Boggs.
Governor Andy Beshear took a more positive tone during Tuesday's briefing, noting that Kentuckians know exactly how to beat the coronavirus. As long as we do what we need to do, the numbers will decrease from the high numbers we are seeing right now.
Today we are reporting our second highest ever daily total with 674 new cases of COVID-19. We now have 24,060 cases of COVID-19 since this pandemic started. Obviously, if you look at the last 10 days, 2 weeks, even 3 weeks, a very large portion of that has happened very recently. Today we're sad to announce 3 new deaths. And yes, the deaths are lower, which we like to see, but remember they trace by about 14 days. They lag by about 14 days or more from the announced cases.
Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman spoke to the reopening of schools and announced some new updates on allowing more flexibility for school districts throughout the Commonwealth.
Today, I want to announce that we are providing unlimited COVID-related emergency days for faculty and staff in school districts that must quarantine because they have been exposed to the virus.
Governor Beshear cut back on social gathering limits from 50 to 10, as we saw early on when the first restrictions were put in place. Restaurants and venues will be exempt from that mandate, however, with more emphasis put on face coverings in public. Governor Beshear believes these standards that are currently laid out, if followed, should get us back on the right track. This time next week, Beshear said, we really hope that we can see these cases stop escalating. This is Jamie Boggs, WBON TV 9 News.
Thanks, Jamie, for that report. And again, the total number statewide is now up to 24,060 positive cases of COVID-19. Over in Laurel County, another 7 cases reported from yesterday, bringing the county total now up to 284 total cases. They have tested 7,081 people to get that number. And out of those 284 cases, 153 are female, while 131 of those are male. Over in the Cumberland Valley Health District, no new cases out of there, as they are still holding strong at 279 positive cases, 34 of those out of Rockcastle County, 108 of those out of Jackson County, and 99 confirmed cases in Clay County. And over in Estill County, still 11 positive cases of the coronavirus in Estill County. That one new case reported earlier this week. There are 6 active cases of the coronavirus, with 5 having recovered already out of Estill County. There are 25 pending results, and we told you yesterday on our newscast that there was only 1 pending result, so 24 more people were tested yesterday, and the total tests performed over in Irvin are 1,072, and to this point, 1,036 of those have come back negative. Well, one note about the coronavirus: the Berea location of the Madison County Public Library will be closed until further notice for cleaning and to investigate the possibility of a COVID-19 case. They apologize for the inconvenience, and the Richmond location is still open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Well, a locally owned restaurant is still fighting the virus, and they have decided to take the precaution of closing the inside of their restaurant. I spoke to Jeff Gilliam earlier today, owner of Gilliam's Sports Lounge here in Richmond, about this decision, and he wants everyone to know that none of his employees have tested positive for the virus, that they are just doing this as a safety precaution.
I want to be in my store. You know that. I've been doing this 28 years. I don't do a whole lot of social media, but I've already been told some people are going on there saying that we've got coronavirus running all through our restaurant, and that is the furthest from the truth. There is a post on my Facebook page for Gilliam's that it says exactly what their intentions are with the rising cases in Madison County, with the rising cases in Kentucky. It's vacation time, and everybody, including my staff, or a lot of my staff, they're going on vacation, and I wish I could go, but it's just too dangerous. I've got a 10-year-old son, and I've got elderly parents all still living. And so, the main reason, Michael, is just the safety of my staff, me, my true customers that have, stuck it out with us the whole time. We're going to reopen. That's we can ride it out as long as we need to. But, the biggest problem was, my policies are very strict with this. Our cleaning, our sanitizing, it takes a lot of time and effort in between people eating and dining. And, with this new mask mandate, it's really crazy that people don't want to wear a mask in. 99% of our customers don't mind it, but that 1% is like the bad apple in a bag. There hasn't been any physical altercations, but there's been numerous verbal altercations, and, we kick them out, and that's just not what I want. It's not what I got into the business for. So again, there's no one tested positive for coronavirus that works for me or any customer that I'm aware of. As far as my staff goes, we've tested everyone. So it has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with any of that. It's to be safe for my staff, my loyal customers, and as soon as things start to decline, we will be right back open. And I think it's safe for my staff mainly, and the customers, obviously. Until the numbers say that it's safe, I hope people don't get mad at me. I hope I don't lose, customers. I can promise you it is for one reason, and that's the safety of my staff and the customers. That's it.
You're still going to be open. You're still going to be taking the curbside pickup. Just talk about what you're doing with that and where the folks can get that information at.
You can come in and pick up your food. You don't have to do curbside. We're saying that, but if people want to come in and pick it up, that's fine. Please wear your mask and don't throw the food back at us because you're wearing a mask. And our patio is going to be open. So, people can come. It's a little safer outside. If you want to come out and sit on the patio, Megan will be there today. But you can sit on the patio, relax, have a drink, have some tea, have a meal. And from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that. And, I'm just asking everybody to understand. And maybe the only one in Richmond that's doing this. And I'm not doing it for any other reason, like I said, for the safety of my staff and my customers. As soon as Kentucky and Madison County get a hold on this thing, then we're going to open right back up. I mean, trust me. And you know me well, Michael. I do not want to shut down. I'm only shut down 2 days a year, Christmas and Thanksgiving. And my true customers know that, and they know that I care deeply about them, and that's exactly why I am doing what I'm doing.
For WBON TV 9 News, I'm Michael Watkins. Thanks, Jeff. And again, you can check out the entire post on the Gilliam's Facebook page. Berea citizens will have to make do without a popular pizza chain temporarily after an employee at the Prince Royal Drive Papa John's has tested positive for COVID-19. In a post on their social media page, the restaurant stated that the store was closed immediately upon notification. The employee in question is reportedly in isolation, and team members who came in contact with that individual have been contacted and asked to self-quarantine for 14 days and keep their manager and healthcare provider informed of their health status. We take the health and safety of our team members and guests very seriously and have closed the Berea store temporarily for professional deep cleaning using CDC recommended guidelines. We will reopen soon and continue to monitor the situation and communicate any updates as needed to ensure we maintain a healthy environment for our team members and customers. And again, that's coming from the Berea Prince Royal Drive Papa John's. It's time for our first commercial break. We appreciate you being with us on this Tuesday. When we come back, lots more to get to, so stay tuned. Coming right back at you on 100.7 The Coyote and on WBON TV Channel 9.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Affordable Service Solutions is the heating and air company you want to call when you want the work done right the first time for an affordable price. That's Affordable Service Solutions. Call Brian at 779-0122 for all your heating and cooling needs, plus Tempstar units at an affordable price. That number again is 779-0122. And remember, Affordable Service Solutions is your local Tempstar dealer.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
Chenault Vineyard is excited to announce they are back open. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the winery had to cancel their season opening and so much more. They are back open and ready to serve you locally grown wine. Take advantage of their wine tastings. Schedule a winery tour. And Chenault Vineyard can offer lunch or dinner if you schedule an appointment in advance. Don't forget you can still order your wine online at ChenaultVineyards.com. And for more information about upcoming events at the Vineyard, like them on Facebook or follow them on Instagram.
The Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
The Habitat Restores of Clark and Madison County are back open and accepting donations at both locations. The donations help to build homes for someone in need in your community. If you'd like to schedule a pickup, just contact the store closest to you. Donate, shop, or volunteer with the Habitat for Humanity of Clark and Madison County. It's here, a place to get scrubs in Richmond without having to make the drive out of town. Scrubs is a scrub and embroidery retail store at 519 Hampton Way, Suite 2 in Richmond, with brands like Grey's Anatomy, Cherokee, Skechers, and the very popular Healing Hands brand. Scrubsies also has scrubs for men. They have shoes, and they can also embroider your scrubs with your name or company. Nurses have been at the forefront of the coronavirus pandemic, and Scrubsies wants to help take care of the ones who take care of us. Like them on Facebook for more information.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Back on your daily community briefing, Michael Watkins here with you. We hope you and yours are staying safe and staying cool in the hot summer months. If you are wondering about that weather forecast, you can check out the complete forecast over on the WBONTV.com website, over on our Facebook page or YouTube channel with our very own Gwendolyn Morton. Well, last week, in collaboration with the Department for Local Government, Governor Andy Beshear announced 22 Eastern Kentucky governments have applied for and been granted over $5 million in reimbursements from the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Securities Act, known as the CARES Act, for local governments with expenses related to COVID-19. Lee County will use over $180,000 for payroll expenses for first responders, Montgomery County will use over $320,000 for payroll expenses and disinfectant for public buildings. Rowan County will use almost $500,000 for sanitation supplies and payroll for first responders. The aid Rowan County has received in our battle against COVID-19 has been invaluable, said Rowan County Judge Executive Harry Clark. Just like many counties across the Commonwealth, this situation has placed undue hardship on our budget. The funding we have received from the CARES Act is being used to supplement our emergency operations, local law enforcement, emergency medical services, and other costs associated with the pandemic. The city of Booneville will use just over $12,000 in reimbursements for telework equipment, and the city of Mount Sterling will use just over $300,000 in reimbursements for payroll expensive and sanitation supplies. And the city of Stanton over in Powell County will use almost $170,000 for police payroll expenses. Well, we told you earlier this week about the spray days. The Richmond Parks and Recreation and the Richmond Fire Department had partnered to bring a fun water event to Richmond for the next few weeks. However, the new COVID-19 measures put in place by Governor Andy Beshear on Monday, which limit public gathering to only 10 people, have forced the events to be canceled. Firefighters were set to take their trucks out to various parks for spray down days, where the firefighters would safely spray water from their hoses for kids to cool off from the summer heat in an event that was supposed to have started yesterday. Well, on Friday, a man was arrested on alleged charges of wanton endangerment in the Madison Mobile Home Park. 52-year-old Randall Dargavel called RPD and stated that his roommate and cousin pushed him back out of his chair. The roommate also called 911, allegedly stating that Dargavel was intoxicated and had threatened to shoot her. Upon arrival, police made contact with Dargavel, who had said his roommate had flipped him backwards out of his recliner. Officers stated that an altercation may have occurred prior to their arrival, but that it was not domestic related and both parties were intoxicated. Police spoke with the roommate, who said that Dargavel pulled a gun on her the day before and threatened to shoot her. Dargavel said he got Daisy, referring to his .45 caliber handgun, and Dargavel said that he pointed it in the air and stated that this is Daisy in an attempt to warn Conley not to hurt him. Police asked Dargavel if he had ever pointed the gun at his roommate, and he allegedly responded with, "I guess I probably did." According to the roommate, she believed the gun was loaded. Dargavel was arrested under circumstances manifesting extreme indifference to the value of human life, wanton endangerment in conduct with which created a substantial danger of death or serious physical injury to his roommate by pointing a firearm at her, and he was arrested and transported to the Madison County Detention Center. Well, the U.S. Census Bureau is sending reminder postcards this week to an estimated 34.3 million households. This will be the final mailing before census takers begin visiting non-responding households across the nation in mid-August. Responding now minimizes the need for census takers to visit homes to collect responses in person. According to the Census Bureau's online map that tracks the nation's participation in the census, more than 92 million households, or 62.3% of households, have already responded online by phone or by mail. The Census Bureau encourages the public to respond online at 2020census.gov, and households can respond online or by phone in English or 12 other languages. Households can continue to respond on their own until these visits conclude on October 31st. It's now time for our second commercial break. We appreciate you being with us. When we come back, we'll hear from former Major League Baseball player Adam Rosales about the upcoming season, which will begin tomorrow. That and more coming your way next on your Daily Community Briefing, live on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV Channel 9.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Affordable Service Solutions is the heating and air company you want to call when you want the work done right the first time for an affordable price. That's Affordable Service Solutions. Call Brian at 779-0122 for all your heating and cooling needs, plus Tempstar units at an affordable price. That number again is 779-0122. And remember, Affordable Service Solutions is your local Tempstar dealer.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
Chenault Vineyard is excited to announce they are back open. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the winery had to cancel their season opening and so much more. They are back open and ready to serve you locally grown wine. Take advantage of their wine tastings. Schedule a winery tour. And Chenault Vineyard can offer lunch or dinner if you schedule an appointment in advance. Don't forget you can still order your wine online at ChenaultVineyards.com. And for more information about upcoming events at the Vineyard, like them on Facebook or follow them on Instagram.
The Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
The Habitat Restores of Clark and Madison County are back open and accepting donations at both locations. The donations help to build homes for someone in need in your community. If you'd like to schedule a pickup, just contact the store closest to you. Donate, shop, or volunteer with the Habitat for Humanity of Clark and Madison County. It's here, a place to get scrubs in Richmond without having to make the drive out of town. Scrubs is a scrub and embroidery retail store at 519 Hampton Way, Suite 2 in Richmond, with brands like Grey's Anatomy, Cherokee, Skechers, and the very popular Healing Hands brand. Scrubsies also has scrubs for men. They have shoes, and they can also embroider your scrubs with your name or company. Nurses have been at the forefront of the coronavirus pandemic, and Scrubsies wants to help take care of the ones who take care of us. Like them on Facebook for more information.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
However, amid many states reopening non-essential businesses, the announcement was recently made by the MLB officials that a delayed opening night will happen and is scheduled for tomorrow, July 23rd. WBON TV's Tristan Reynolds discussed the unorthodox season with former Cincinnati Reds player and retired Oakland A's coach Adam Rosales.
Here with Adam Rosales, coach in the Major League system for the Oakland Athletics, just retired this past season. Adam, you picked a good time to get out of professional sports.
Yeah, I cannot imagine being a baseball player right now. At any level, really, thinking back to like high school, trying to get drafted, go to play pro ball, or even go to college, and a college guy trying to go play pro ball, or he's about to make his major league debut, and it's just all these different levels. Almost, I sympathize for him, but it seems like it's kind of coming back together at the lower levels, and now we know the season's going to start pretty soon here in the major leagues too.
Do you think that we're going to get the abbreviated season in? Do you think we'll get all 60 plus the playoffs?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I know there's a lot of states that are, under COVID restrictions right now because it's kind of flared up again. Yeah, there's not going to be fans or anything in the stands or whatnot, but I believe they can get to 60 plus games in with their resources and what the plans that they've made over these last couple months.
So I know Major League Baseball has implemented some newer universal rules, and I don't know, if you've completely familiarized yourself with all of these, but universal DH, going into extra innings, I think there's a runner on second, which is sort of unprecedented. I guess my question is, do you feel like those are good rules in your opinion, and do you think they'll stick around after this abbreviated season, or is this sort of a one and done?
I like those rules. I know they were trying to implement those in the minor leagues. They did that all the time in the minor leagues. Those two rules, at least, right? The universal DH for both leagues. Right? That was I loved it as a player because it's exciting. It happens, speeds up the game a little bit. I like those. I'm all right with those two rules, and I think they should keep them personally, but in my small opinion.
Yeah, I can see certainly from the team point of view, but I know there's a lot of older baseball purists that may not like it as much. But I think we got to look at the future of the game.
Right, 100%. I mean, I would consider myself a purist of the game as well. I've always loved the integrity of it and what it stands for.
So moving forward as a coach, I guess you were at spring training probably when they called the early part of the season off. Is that right?
I was, yeah. We were just getting started with the minor league season.
We're definitely rooting for you as a Cincinnati Reds broadcast affiliate. We appreciate your roots, and we all appreciated your playing ability and your heart during your time with Cincinnati. So we look forward to following your coaching career, and we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us here. And that's Adam Rosales, and I am Tristan Reynolds for WBON TV, Channel 9. Channel 9.
Appreciate that interview, Tristan. Again, the Major League Baseball season will get going tomorrow. It'll be very nice to have live sports back, and we're still awaiting official word from the Kentucky High School Athletic Association on what fall football and other fall sports will look like, and we should have an update from them at some point next week. Well, the Danville Police Department needs your help in identifying this female in reference to an investigation at Walmart. If you are watching over on the WBON side, you can see the picture up. And the Danville Police Department is asking if you know this person to please call 859-238-1224 and ask for Officer Ben Ray or the on-duty supervisor. And again, that's coming from the Danville Police Department. Well, there are several, or a couple of the Daniel Boone festivals here in the state of Kentucky, and the Daniel Boone Festival Committee from over in Barberville recently announced that it has decided to cancel the 2020 event slated to take place from October 4th through October 10th. The Daniel Boone Festival Committee met for its regular July meeting on Thursday with the discussion centering around the feasibility of hosting the 2020 festival while ensuring the safety of all involved. That'll do it for us today. We appreciate you being with us on this daily community briefing. We'll be right back with you the same time, same place tomorrow with an update from Chenault Vineyard and more. That's coming your way tomorrow on Thursday on your daily community briefing. Same time, same place on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV, Channel 9.